what are 2 or 3 of the things that change the most when you bring in an AI agent? And talk to me about the impact of those changes.
A few decades back, we had a lot of questions for which we were going and finding answers, right? And today, with the evolution of technology, with AI models coming up, we have the models filling all forms of answers in the way you want. But what is very, very relevant is asking the right question so that you take the next best action, right? With that as the premises, right? I think every organization, right, when they wanted to convert the theory into practice, right, the biggest changes that I genuinely, see that the AI agents will bring in the way the organization needs to redefine itself is speed. First is the speed versus the oversight from a trade-off standpoint, right? The team should actually move away from actually executing the task to managing the task that the AI does. I can give you a small example, right? So let's say if I am working with an agency or working with a brand and I need to create media plans, right? Probably without the AI, I would be productive, very productive, meaning what I mean by that is maybe I will be doing 5 media plans a day, or maybe if the media plan is complex, 5 media plans a week. But with AI, helping to power, probably from the 5 can actually graduate and become 15 or to some extent 25, right? That's the speed versus oversight trade-off that I first see is the change that the AI would bring. And, that's where I would actually focus on how to enhance it. The second is there's genuinely going to be a skill set shift from an execution standpoint, where you kind of know the training process, procedure, how to get it done, to prompting so that you can get things done faster, right? And what I mean by that is the skill that we used to have is how fast I could do this and how fast I get trained to know the nuances of a tool or nuances of a process. From there, you have to kind of move to how well you could communicate to your AI from a prompt standpoint so that you get the next best action or you get the next best inference. And then how do you spot the AI saying that it is doing the right thing or the wrong thing? So that's the second important factor that I am seeing. And the third important thing is, always these automation, this AI are always something that, we develop to kind of reduce the error rate, right? So definitely there is a change in the error pattern that we have to look for, right? We will no more have, human silly mistakes, because systems are going to actually get automated, systems going to provide the valid information. And what is very, very important is as a human, you need to figure out whether it's the AI hallucination or am I actually doing the most appropriate thing? I think a quality control is something where I see as a third pattern change that, we need to adopt. So bottom line, AI agents is just not going to make things faster. It's fundamentally going to change the process and the approach in the way we run and execute things. And any organization, when they are kind of moving from the theory to the practicality, right? From an execution standpoint, what is very, very important is they have to relook at it from a 360 degree and start looking at what kind of changes that they could bring in along with AI.